Some shocking actions by celebrities were not just ignored, they completely destroyed careers. From fake illnesses to explosive confrontations, these stars watched their reputations fall apart publicly, and the consequences were long-lasting. In this video, we will look into how 20 celebrities made choices they could never take back, ultimately ruining their careers. Liam Neeson caused a major uproar after giving an interview in which he recounted a troubling moment from his past. He confessed that after learning a close friend had been assaulted by a black man, he roamed the streets in anger, hoping to confront any black person out of vengeance. Neeson later expressed deep remorse and shame for those thoughts. Still, the damage was undeniable. While some appreciated his honesty, many were disturbed by the racist implications. The incident left a lasting mark on his image, making it harder for audiences to see his roles the same way. Martin Lawrence. In 1994, Martin Lawrence was at the peak of his comedy career, but things took a sharp turn after hosting Saturday Night Live. Known for being bold and raw, Lawrence crossed the line with his monologue, making crude jokes about women's bodies and hygiene. The comments were seen as offensive and inappropriate. NBC acted fast, banning him from the show permanently. This incident was just the start of a series of controversies that damaged his standing, and he found it hard to rebuild his connection with the public. Juliana Rancic. Juliana Rancic's career took a serious blow when she made an insensitive comment about Zendaya's hair during the 2015 Oscars. Trying to be humorous, Rancic joked that Zendaya's dreadlocks made her seem like she smelled of patchouli oil or weed. The backlash was swift, with critics accusing her of spreading stereotypes. Zendaya responded on social media, calling the remarks disrespectful. Though Rancic apologized and blamed editing, the damage to her reputation was significant, leaving people questioning her place in entertainment reporting. Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's troubles began when a video surfaced showing him grabbing a woman by the neck and shoving her against a truck outside a bar in Iceland. Though Miller claimed it was a joke, the clip shocked many. Things escalated with multiple arrests, including charges of burglary and harassment. His erratic behavior made headlines and created serious problems for Warner Brothers as they prepared to release The Flash. The film ultimately struggled, and with every new incident, Miller's career continued to spiral downward. Joan Rivers. Joan. Rivers had a long-running connection with The Tonight Show, but that ended abruptly in 1986. When she accepted a competing show from Fox, she failed to notify Johnny Carson, her mentor. When she tried to explain, Carson hung up on her and never spoke to her again. She was banned from The Tonight Show permanently, a move that dealt a serious blow to her career. Though she made a comeback later, this moment was a major turning point that haunted her professionally. Jimmy the Greek. Jimmy the Greek's broadcasting career ended after a disastrous 1988 interview. While discussing Martin Luther King Jr. Day, he made racially insensitive remarks about black athletes, suggesting they dominated football and would leave no jobs for white people. His comments were immediately criticized, and CBS responded by firing him on the spot. The scandal ruined his broadcasting legacy, and he never recovered professionally from the incident. When Phoenix baffled fans with his bizarre 2009 Late Show with David Letterman appearance. With a thick beard and sunglasses, he gave strange answers that made him appear unstable. It was later revealed to be part of a mockumentary called I'm Still Here, but the damage had been done. The awkward interview led to a decline in acting opportunities, and it took Phoenix several years to shake off the perception that he was troubled or unreliable. Rachel Zegler faced backlash before her movie even premiered. As the new Snow White, she criticized the original 1937 film, calling the romance outdated and the prince a stalker. Her remarks angered fans of the classic film and triggered online outrage. Ziegler's dismissal of the original story led to boycotts and damaged her reputation just as her career was gaining momentum. Despite her talent, her public image took a significant hit. Vanilla Ice. In 1999, Vanilla Ice appeared on MTV's 25 Lame to laugh at his own music video, but things quickly went off the rails. After smashing a tape with a bat, he lost control and started trashing the set. His violent reaction, including throwing items and nearly attacking a host, was seen as bitterness over his fading fame. Instead of humor, the moment exposed deep frustration and helped define his public downfall. Sean Connery's 1987 interview with Barbara Walters became infamous after he repeated a previous claim that it was acceptable to slap a woman in certain circumstances. He defended his statement, saying that some women would not stop arguing. The comment shocked viewers and sparked outrage, reinforcing outdated views on gender. Though Connery's legacy as James Bond remained, this moment permanently affected how the public viewed him. Michael Jackson's 2003 documentary, Living with Michael Jackson, became a defining controversy in his career. During the interview, Jackson spoke about sleeping in the same bed as young boys, describing it as a gesture of affection and comfort. Despite his claims that it was innocent, the public reacted with skepticism. The documentary intensified concerns surrounding his conduct and played a key role in the lead-up to his 2005 trial. The relentless media scrutiny and legal battles that followed had a devastating impact on his image, one that persisted until his death in 2009. Belle Gibson, a wellness blogger, gained fame promoting natural healing methods, claiming to have survived terminal cancer using alternative treatments. Her story captivated a large audience, and she built a lucrative brand around it. But in 2015, it was revealed that Gibson had lied about having cancer all along. Investigations exposed the truth, including her failure to donate money she claimed was going to charity. Public trust in her crumbled instantly. Gibson was fined for misleading consumers, and her career as a health influencer ended in disgrace, leaving many of her followers feeling deceived and betrayed. Tom Cruise faced a series of career-damaging moments in the mid-2000s. During a 2005 interview with Peter Overton, Cruise snapped when asked about Nicole Kidman, scolding the reporter for being disrespectful. But the turning point came when he infamously jumped on Oprah's couch to express his love for Katie Holmes. Though meant to be romantic, it struck many as bizarre and unhinged. These episodes led to widespread ridicule and made Cruise the subject of late-night jokes. His image suffered badly, and he had to work hard in the years following to restore his standing in the industry. Will Smith's career took a dramatic hit following the 2022 Oscars. During the live broadcast, Smith walked on stage and slapped comedian Chris Rock after a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's alopecia. The incident stunned viewers and instantly went viral. Smith's behavior was condemned, and he was banned from the Academy for 10 years. Once seen as Hollywood's most reliable leading man, Smith's outburst created a divide. While some sympathized, others lost respect. The slap overshadowed what could have been a triumphant night, turning it into a scandal that continues to affect his legacy. Bobcat Goldthwait's 1994 appearance on The Tonight Show became infamous after he took his wild persona too far. During the broadcast, he pulled out lighter fluid and a match, setting his chair on fire. The stunt, which was meant to be comedic, quickly turned chaotic and dangerous. The city of Burbank charged him for illegal fire starting, and the incident earned widespread media attention. Goldthwait, already known for his unpredictable behavior, faced serious criticism. The backlash impacted his reputation, and though he remained active in entertainment, the fire stunt followed him for years afterward. Prince Andrew's 2019 BBC interview was supposed to clear his name, but instead, it destroyed his public standing. He attempted to explain his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, but failed to show remorse or distance himself. His claim that he had no recollection of meeting Virginia Roberts, despite a widely circulated photo, was widely disbelieved. Viewers were stunned by his tone-deaf defense and lack of empathy. The fallout was immediate. Charities cut ties, and the royal family sidelined him. Andrew was stripped of his duties, marking the end of his public role and leaving his reputation irreparably damaged. Jussie Smollett's fall from grace was swift after he faked a hate crime in 2019. The Empire actor reported being attacked by two masked men using racial and homophobic slurs, claiming it was politically motivated. However, police investigations revealed that Smollett had orchestrated the entire attack himself. The revelation shocked fans and drew widespread condemnation. Smollett was convicted of filing a false police report, and his role on Empire was cut. His credibility was destroyed, and what he intended as a publicity stunt instead became a cautionary tale of deceit and career ruin. Paula Deen, celebrity chef. Paula Deen's career crumbled in 2013 after she admitted in court to using racial slurs in the past. In a deposition, Dean confessed to using the N-word and described a plantation-themed wedding idea. These revelations caused public outrage. Though she apologized, many felt her response lacked sincerity. Major sponsors, including the Food Network and Walmart, cut ties with her. Once a beloved figure in Southern cooking, Dean faced an industry-wide backlash. The scandal erased years of success almost overnight, and her brand never fully recovered. From the controversy, Jesse Eisenberg faced harsh criticism for his behavior during a press interview with journalist Romina Puga. Throughout the segment, Eisenberg mocked her, questioned her abilities, and made sarcastic remarks. What was meant to be a light promotion became a cringeworthy moment. The internet reacted swiftly, with many labeling him arrogant and rude. Fans who admired his on-screen intelligence were put off by his real-life demeanor. The incident stuck with him, and while it did not end his career, it stained his reputation and made future press appearances more uncomfortable for all involved. Sean Combs, known as Puff Daddy, came under fire in 2016 when security footage showed him violently confronting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a hotel. The disturbing video showed Combs grabbing her and throwing her to the floor, sparking outrage across social media. Though legal consequences were limited, the public response was severe. Former business partners distanced themselves, and fans called for accountability. The incident added to a growing list of troubling allegations, and Combs' reputation as a mogul took a massive hit, leaving questions about his conduct and character hanging.